Hello, good morning, everyone. Brenda over here at Blasterworks, and we are going to start day 23 of Essence of Time challenge, where we take 10 minutes to create. And I am in the process of covering the pages of this upcycled photo album, just making backgrounds for future art journal, which is what this will become: art journal / photo album. And today's page, last night I was sitting on the couch, which is this way, and I was admiring Hansi. He's over here on the wall. So I was just looking at the painting and thinking about my boy Hansi and everything like that. And then I decided today, semi-easy page, I think I'm going to take one of my background papers and just glue it on here. And then if we have time, I'll add a little bit more interest to it. So because Hansi's painting was done on one of these background papers. So I went through my papers and I found one, this one, which was a good size. The only problem is I do front and back because I'm thinking I'm going to use it in a journal as a page. So I have this side. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah. So I have this side, which looks pretty cool, right? It has the glasses and everything. And then I also have this side, which is a little bit more bold, darker. And so I was going back and forth, because I like both sides, actually. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So I think I'm going to go, though, with the bold side. At first, I was going to go with this side. But then I thought, no, you know what? I'm going to risk it and go with this bold side. So I'm going to have to cut this, glue it in, and then we'll see if we have time to add some stuff to it. So now I just got to decide which part of this I like. And I actually have this piece of board under here that I use to stabilize this page while I'm working on it. And it's a little bit bigger than the page, but I'm going to use this as a template to make this page. So I don't know. I think I'm going to keep some of that pink in there, but I don't want to go too far over because I like this over here too, but I'm not sure. I think something like, let's see, we can do it this way. I can kind of fold it to see, what it would look like on the page. So it'd be something like that. Can you guys see? Yeah. I don't know. Or do you think that's too much white down there? But that's all stuff that we can also cover up. If I go more this way, then I cut off some of that pink. I mean, I can always add pink. I have pink down there too. You're like, but it's pink. Why would you? Because I just like that it's natural. It's naturally on there. I didn't have to add it. It's already there. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with something like that. Something like that, because I do like these squares too. Okay, so I'm going to start my 10 minutes. We're going to tear this. Hopefully I can tear it, or should I cut it? Maybe I'll outline it and cut it. Let me see if it'll tear first. I just do it like this. Yeah, it seems like it would tear. Okay, so we'll risk it and we'll just tear it. All right, so let me start my 10 minutes and we'll get our page ready and glue it in. And then from there, we'll see if we have time to add like some stamping or, just some more interest to it. So I'm going to start my timer. I'm going to have to stand up because let me move the book to. Wow, that's got a lot going on there. All right, let's see. How about like that? Yes, down here it's already cut. Let's do something like that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm off the page, guys, but I'm just tearing across. right. And more scraps to add to the scrap bin. The forever growing scrap bin. All right, so here's our page. Now let's get our book back up. Got some pieces that are going to have to be trimmed later, but that's okay. All right. Let's put our board back underneath. Sorry about that. All right. And let's just glue this in here. We're going to have a little bit overlapping, but that's okay. All right, so let's glue that down, and I'm going to use the brand glue that Kristen said actually works pretty good. I did use this when I was gluing down the background for the Hansi canvas, and it did work okay. So I'm going to give this glue another chance because my friend says it's a good glue, so I'm going to use it. All right, so I'm going to put a nice layer on here. Try to get to these edges. Whoops, doing other things down here. Get in there. It's not going all the way in there. This is going to take up my whole 10 minutes right here. Well, if it does, then we'll add stuff to it tomorrow. If I don't get a chance to today. Because I want to make sure I get at least the inside here and around the edges really good. And I'm trying to cover the whole page because if you don't, you'll have little air bubbles in there. Which, I mean, that's not horrible, but it could be. All right, I think I got it pretty good. Let's see if I can get that page down without messing that up. Okay. Oh, is that a whole one? All right. Sorry, guys. Just concentrating. Okay. There are some holes in here. So, oh, there goes my light. It's all right. I just charged it too. Let's see. I'm gonna use my brayer. Oh, I kind of moved over here. So I can move it back. All right. Okay. I don't want to get glue on my brayer. All right. So I've got that down, and we have about 4 minutes to spare. And it is over the edge. That's okay. Let me get this out. I feel like I want to flip it inside out or something. All right. Now, we have a few minutes. Let's start with a stencil because I kind of want to brighten it up a little bit, and then we'll use darker stuff here. Actually, we can use some darker. Let's get some inks. I got some blue. And then it looks like we're going to run out of time. So tomorrow I'll probably have to probably have to continue this tomorrow. Well, it depends, I guess, on how much we want to add to it. We don't have to add a lot. Okay, I covered that up a little bit. Pretty cool. Let's see. I feel like we need to break that up a little bit with some lighter color. Let's try this. I'm sorry about the light, guys. Sage. Let's try some sage. I'm going to put it over here on the my jelly plate, my gel plate, so I can kind of smooth it out a little bit. And then I think I'm going to use this is an ice tray that I don't really like because the ice cubes are way too small. Way too small. Let's see. I don't know. Can you guys see that? It's actually a good texture that looks kind of like a fence. I could use this like a fence later. Just make sure I get it all off of there. Can't hardly see it over here, but you can see it here and here. And then my jelly plate has a pretty cool texture on it too. Let's see, let's do some circles. Yeah, I just want a little bit of nothing too crazy. I know this, can't see it here on the lighter parts, but all right. I know you guys can't see it because the light's not working and it's such a light color. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm wondering if I don't want to put this whole thing on there because I don't want a big square, jelly print square. But I may, let me see. Let's remove some of that texture thing around the edges here. I wonder if I can, I'm just experimenting, guys. I wonder if I can lay this on there, if it will transfer. Let's try it. Let it dry on there. Why not? Oh, there goes our time. All right. Yes, it did work. Okay. And then we'll break that up with some black or brown up in there. All right, well, that's it, guys. I'm just going to see if I can clean the rest of this off on here, just because I'm going to kind of clean off my plate a little bit. There we go. And we're going to call that a day, but I think we'll revisit it. We won't have to revisit it tomorrow, but maybe we'll revisit in the future and we'll add some more elements to it, some more details. But yeah, this will make a great background, actually. I love it. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. I'm sorry about the light. I wonder if I plug it in, if I can let you guys see it before I go. Let's plug it in, see if I can turn it back on. There we go. I didn't want to do that while I was working because it takes away from my time. Let's put that up. I know it's kind of light, but at least you can see, right? You can see where the ice tray was. That was this part. And what I'll do is when I edit, I'll zoom in so you guys can see better. This is the jelly plate. Here's our stenciling and then a few circles on here too. But we'll come back and revisit this later, maybe when I do the page. But yeah, I love it. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Tschüss.